What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. We are going to do a full day of eating. I am many weeks into prep now. I am also many weeks out from stepping on stage. I think I'm like 19 and a half weeks out from like the main show. The diet's spicing up. It's great fun as per usual. So thought, why not pick the camera up today, record a full day of eating, show you guys what I'm eating, and if it inspires you on your fat loss goals, then wonderful. We're absolutely winning. Winning? Winnie? Winnie the dog? Let's have an update on Winnie before we get into meal one.
Hey there, sausage dog. How are you doing?
Winnie has just had her second lot of jabs, so she's feeling a bit sorry for herself. She was very brave, she didn't cry. Very within herself today. I may be on prep, but Winnie has started her first major off season and it's going quite well. In the last 2 weeks she's gained a colossal 1 pound of mass. I think she's looking better for it, you know she's carrying it well, legs are filling out, definitely getting some more muscle over them ribs. But yeah, she's doing great. Parent life has been really fun as well, hasn't it, Annabella?
Nearly as fun as being your bookkeeper.
Annabella is my accountant, my fiance, my business partner, the love of my life. Right, so you have two types of people in this world. You have the people that are good at running businesses, and then you have people that are not so good at running businesses. I fit into the latter category. I enjoy doing my job. I focus on the service, not the, what would you call it? Not the everything else. The everything else is a little bit too boring for me. That's another little random update for you. Right, meal one. I've already eaten meal one. This is it on the screen right now. At the minute, we are running the infamous Cheerios for meal one with 60 grams of the finest whey in the world. Current rotation for the whey is this bad boy. It's basically mini egg flavored whey, and I don't like mini eggs. I know some people think I'm weird. Annabella's just called me a freak. Thank you, darling. But this is truly phenomenal. Phenomenal. You're gonna see what my final meal of the day is very soon because I'm about to prepare it. But it's basically this in a different form. Like, that's how good that is. I'm having it twice a day at the minute. If you want it, you can use discount code JC10 at Pit Stop Nutrition and you can cop yourself some. But yeah, at the minute it's 100 grams of Cheerios, 2 pretty big scoops of whey, and that is it for meal one. Goes down a treat, decent amount of volume. Annabella's slating it for not having any fruit in, but we do have apples on a regular basis, so we're winning on that. And yeah, that's meal one. Right, so the macros for that meal, for meal one, 70 carb, 7 fat, 50 protons, and it was beautiful. Meal two coming up, we have got chicken and rice. But today's a little bit more special because we've got paella rice. So there's a little bit of chicken in it. Is there?
Yeah, bit of cod.
Bit of cod.
Chorizo.
It's this. It's muy bien, as the Espanolos would say. This isn't the normal meal two. Annabella's dad cooked an amazing paella last night, and lucky for me, I managed to cop the leftover. Do you want to make any more noise? Blooming egg. Going out. Leave me on my own. Yeah, we've got chicken and rice. Easy peasy. I will probably put some more ham in there just to increase the protein intake. But that is meal two. That is going in, and then we are going to go and train. Meal two is in the microwave. I'm going to do the meal prep for meal four, and you can watch it. 350ml of milk. 50 G's of peas. Yep. Splash of Right then, so the macros for meal two, pretty much the same as meal one. 70 carb, 7 fat, 55 protein. I'll be honest with you, right? So this prep, different to others, or this phase of diet that I've done different to others, I've not tracked my macros. I know it's not, I've not tracked my macros, guys. I've just guessed my diet from start to finish. I've just stuck to a diet plan. The clients that I work with, I generally do like 3 options when it comes to food. Option 1 is just running off of macros. So for people that are more experienced with dieting, or people that don't like to eat the same food every day, but still focus on like good quality food, I'll just say, right, here's your macro, send over a few days a week of like your normal eating. And that generally works quite well for people. And it has worked very, very well for me in the past. Then option 2 is going for a hybrid approach. So it's not quite a full diet plan. It's not quite working off of macros. Say if you're having 4 meals a day, 3 of them will be 100% structured, and then 1 of them will be like a calorie bank that you can work off. That again gives you a little bit more freedom, but also structure where you might need it. So generally speaking, that's a really good approach for people that are like, oh fucking hell, Winnie started ripping up a... Winnie, what are you doing, dude?
Stop! No, you've ruined your bed. Mummy bought you that. Mummy bought it, yeah. Oh, you got fluff on your nose.
Oh my God. Right, anyway, so that hybrid approach is generally really good. Fucking Ash doing it again. Winnie, bro. Winnie, we don't do this. You've got fluff in your mouth and everything. That hybrid approach is really good for people that need that structure during like working days, but then want to have a little bit of freedom when you're at home, or like say if you're eating with your family. It works really quite well. And then you've got your final option, which is option 3, a full-blown diet plan. Generally speaking, my team, members of the team that stick to a diet plan, just the diet plan, they generally get pretty crazy results. So this year I thought, right, I'm going to learn from my team, from what I know works for my team, and we're going to go full diet plan mode. So the current setup is what I've been doing from the start of the diet. It's going all right. It is going all right. I'd say, like on an off-plan eating front, I have done 1 higher meal every week. So that might be in an evening, we'll do something like burgers and sweet potato fries. So it's more like, rather than having like, most meals are around about 75 carb, but instead of a 75 carb, it's around about 150 to 175. Substantial meal. And then we'd go for 1 off-plan meal a week as well. But the off-plan meals are eating out. They're not too crazy. Like Sunday we went for a pizza. You might be going, oh fucking hell, Josh, pizza? You're on prep, bro. It's like a sourdough base. It's got loads of veg on. It's nothing wild, promise you. In fact, I don't even need to promise you because it's working. So even if it is wild, I'm still losing weight every week, and I'm way ahead of schedule. That's just a nice ramble for you in different ways of approaching your preps, your dieting, even your off season. You know, it's not just a case of there's only one way of succeeding, there's several ways of succeeding. I think that's one of the best things about bodybuilding, is that it's not just, this is the way of doing it. It's like, all right, well, you could try this, you could try that. All right, you tried that, it's not worked, or it's worked for a bit and then it stopped working. Try something else. So yeah, that's that. Bon appetit.
This is meal 2. It's a beauty. I can't wait to eat it. Let's go.
Pre-workout time. We are going with an additional 50 grams of carbs in the pre, and we've got push on the agenda today, which is exciting because push is the best day of the week. It's also the hardest session to perform at the minute with my shoulder. The current intra combo, bit of defib V3, and also the GOAT turbo pump. The combo of the two is dangerous to say the least, but we only go for 1 scoop of defib. I've said it in previous vlogs and I'm going to say it again today. If this is available on the Pit Stop website, you must go and buy it because it sells out all the time and it is phenomenal. Tastes awful. We should do something wrong. Gosh. Still running the old carb drive for the intra from Contef, and that is discount code JC10 available as well. Gosh. Righto. To quote my man Fabrizio Romano, here we go. Right, Annabella, where have you just been? Winnie, touch! Oh, she was the other way. Winnie?
Where did you go? Sit. Yes. Right. Pull. She doesn't know pull.
We need crate! Yeah!
Yes.
Woo!
So because this video is nutrition based, what I am trying to do whilst on prep is put the majority of my carbs around training. So up to this point, 200 grams of carbs have been consumed. Post workout, we're probably gonna have the biggest hit of around about 70 to 100 grams, depending on what Annabella's gonna cook for tea. Final meal of the day will be very low on carbs. Not zero, not like 70 to 100. It'll be more like 35. Yeah, I've told them about our off-plan meals and stuff, you know, sweet potatoes. So prioritizing food around training is essentially what I'm saying. And then aiming for, you know, to end up in a deficit almost through the night to drive for more fat loss without having to put much effort in, which is what life is all about. Right, let's head down to Ultraflex to go and train chesticles. All right then, boys and girls. We are now down at Ultraflex. And we are in for push. Today's push session is as follows. Note, it's push and not top line. So the session is pec deck, crucifix lateral raises, prime chest press, incline Smith, a laterals variation, undecided just yet which variation we're gonna go for. We've got Cybex Eagle, which is quickly becoming my favorite press that we've got here at Ultraflex. The only downside is it's not the heaviest, hence it going in as the third press. We've got a second pec deck. You'll see that it's on the same machine, but we're gonna go for a different resistance profile. And then we've got 3 tricep movements, single arm tricep extension, V-bar, press down, which you get an absolutely insane mind muscle connection with, and then single arm kickbacks. It's a beautiful session. This is the first time that I'm gonna be doing 3 presses on a push day because of my shoulder. Now, update on the shoulder for anyone that gives a monkeys. Still not 100%, probably around the 60% mark. Pain is considerably less doing day-to-day things. I don't wake up in the morning and it doesn't take me like ages to get it warmed up. We're getting better basically. So my mission this prep is to not let it ruin anything at all, and actually, you know, continue to use it as a reason to not give up, not give in, because I know many people would. Further update on it, we're getting a big old injection in it on Monday, having had multiple scans now to confirm that it is what it is. Hopefully, certainly the injection will help. The show goes on beyond that point. I'm not going to talk too much throughout this session because training has been going unbelievably well, and one of the biggest reasons why it's been going well is because I'm so fucking locked in. It's like headphones on, world out, very much the vibe. I've been listening to, on my first ever prep, made a playlist, I'm gonna try and find it now, and it was called Creed 1 and 2. So you know Creed the film? Yeah, it's just my favourite songs from that, plus Lose Yourself by Eminem. And I've had that on repeat every single session. Sound cancelling on, yeah, just full vibes. It's, yeah, works a treat. But Creed, also, you know, as far as films go, Creed is one of the best in my eyes. I can't remember who I was speaking to recently, but who cares? They don't make good films anymore. I don't think people can be bothered to make good films anymore. They'd rather do TV series or boring shit. Stuff that's like fast and can get it out quick and doesn't require you to use a lot of brain space. It's all like brain rot crap. Creed, in my eyes, is the best trilogy in the last 10 years. I can't think of a better trilogy in the last 10 years. If you can, get it in the comments. And if you've got anything negative to say about Creed, do you know what you are? You're a racist. That's exactly what you are. Nah, fantastic film. Fantastic film. But yeah, obviously getting a bit of motor mouth now. So let's get into today's session. Muy bien. That is the best a press has felt for 7 weeks. Oh dear. I feel like everyone says this, but this prep does feel a little bit different to the rest. I don't know if it's because I've reached the point in my bodybuilding where I can just do it for enjoyment, not doing it to chase the next thing. It is just, I enjoy competing. I'm now on prep to do the thing that I enjoy. It's not, oh, I'm going to go for another British title, or I'm going for a world title. I'm not. I'm doing it because I love it. Could also be because I'm consuming more caffeine now than what I have done for the last 2 years. I'm going to go again with this. Another heavy set, or heavy-ish. Heavy relative to me. First time that I've incline pressed in 7 weeks. So to get 2 plates aside for a set of 10, very, very happy. Gonna go again. And then we'll gauge off of the feel as to whether we do a third set. But I'm sure my face can really show this. I am delighted, absolutely delighted. I've got a thing called a bursitis in my shoulder, and then a very small tear on my labrum, which both of them coupled up basically means that my humerus is almost like knocking against my shoulder joint. It's extremely painful, but in a really fucked up way. Whenever it hurts, in my head I'm like, I know every single rep that I do that hurts, someone would stop. So that is why I'm able to keep going. I cannot describe the pain to you. You can put up with any pain when there's a purpose behind it. I want to put my best possible physique on stage this year. The only way that I'm going to do that is if I power through the pain now. I know it's going to get better. I know it's going to get better. If I didn't train push now, my chest would disappear. My chest is arguably my strongest feature on my body at the minute. My midsection of my chest. So I can't let it go. So we keep going. I can't wait, right. It's going to be very famous last words. On this next set, I'm going to tear my pec straight off the bone, I can tell. But this just makes for great TikTok content. And maybe a viral YouTube video. And it's got even more purpose behind it. Right, we are back from the gym, and spoiler alert, I've already eaten meal 3, but in fact, let me get my phone. Oh dear, so by Tim's amazing editing skills, you are now seeing the meal on the screen right now. The meal was 220 grams of 5% beef with some passata and basmati rice, and also loads of veg. You can tell with this meal that Annabella has cooked it because the amount of effort that went into the actual cooking of the meal. It was absolutely fantastic. This meal, to make it 50 out of 10. So, you know, just mince, rice, that's a 10 out of 10 meal. But to make it 50 out of 10, you've got to use Cholula Chipotle sauce. I don't like saying something's the best ever, but that Cholula truly is the best hot sauce ever. Now, I've had many hot sauces over my years of prepping. Obviously a little bit of pink salt on top just to help the old absorption. It's an absolutely fantastic meal. The macros of that meal were 73.6 carbs, so we'll just call it 70 carb, 15 fat and 55 grams of protons. But yeah, we've got one more meal going in. You saw me prep it earlier, you're gonna see me finish it in the next slide, but it's truly my favorite meal of the day. And I can't believe that it is prep friendly. I cannot. It's just that good. I think this has been a pretty damn good full day of eating, if you ask me. Prep update from me, currently chilling at bang on 87 kilos. So that puts me no more than 10 kilos away from being inside out, and I'm 20 weeks out. So if I lost half a kilo a week between now and October, I'll be inside out, peeled. Probably gonna go a little bit more aggressive than that. And we are more than certainly going to be running a diet break in the near future. I think I said it in previous videos, but my aim for this phase of prep was to get down to like 85, 86 kilos and then hold that for a few weeks and then finish off the job. So we are very nearly there. And yeah, I'm excited to finish this phase off now because I'm feeling pretty good, looking pretty good. Food's going down easy. Bosh. Final meal in 3, 2, 1. Hello everyone. You meet me at my final meal. The sausage dog. Only joking. Yes, my final meal is this. The thing that we're making earlier, the best, one of the best gifts that I've ever received as an adult from my beautiful, wonderful future in-laws. They are amazing. For my birthday, I was gifted this, #gifted this, a #Ninja Creamy. I'm not gonna lie, you won't have heard what Annabella's just said, but it is the loudest thing in the world. It's also the best device that we have got in this kitchen. Are you ready for the sound of it though? It's insane. This isn't even it. Get ready, we're gonna take off in a minute.
2 hours later.
Yep, so that was a lot longer than what I recall it being. This is what it ends up coming out looking like a soft scoop. And then my toppings are 10 chocolate buttons. Oh my God, that's going to show on stage. No, they're actually additional calories.
Wow.
Like this. Oh my days, the consistency of this is insane. Right, so because we've got Winnie often has shits inside. She's Winnie. I've been washing my hands a lot and it's really dried my hands out. Mix in. Bosh! That is the final product.
And that was on the light setting, wasn't it?
That was on the light setting. It's only had 10 hours in the fridge rather than 24. It's bonkers. And the macros for that are as follows. 37 carb, 15 fat, 60 protein. Yeah, buddy. And that takes us up to a grand total for the day. 220 protein, 260 carb, technically 310 with the intra, and 45 fat. Bellissimo. If you have enjoyed today's video, please tell me, because I require validation from everyone that watches my videos. If you've not, please keep it to yourself because you will obliterate my confidence. And we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.